Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back. So now in this video, we will be working with the submission of this form. Okay, so what we will be doing for that, after this form just loads everything. Okay, what we have to do, you will see that this is also just writing a row here. If I just go ahead and I just write inspect element, you can see that how these categories are here. If I just go ahead and I just open this up, you can see that options are like this option, and then we have this option value is equals to 1, and then we have option value is equals to 2, and then we have this thing right here. So this is how basically it's working. Okay. Now what we basically have to do is that we have to just come up here and we have to work up with the form submission. So if someone just goes ahead and he submits everything, then what we have to do, we just have to go ahead and we have to add the content to our basically database. Okay. So what we'll be doing, we'll be just coming up here and you'll be saying if button name should be submit. If it said $_post submit, okay, I'm just going to zoom here so that you can see what we are actually doing. I'm just going to come up here and I'm going to just write here that. So if is set $_post, and in here, I'm going to write submit. Okay, so if someone has actually clicked the submit button, then we have to go ahead and we have to add the these content that we have in here, and we have to add them into the database basically. So we basically have to go in and we have to grab them. Okay, first we need to grab the title. So let's come up here and let's say $post underscore title should be is equals to my SQLI underscore real underscore escape underscore string. Okay, just use this function and then write the first dollar connection, and then in here write the $_post underscore title. So post underscore title is going to be in here. Now what I have to do, I have to just come up here and I have to press Control D, so that I can just go and I can just get them. And now what we have to do, we just have to grab these title and everything. So I have to now grab the post underscore category. Let's just come up here and let's say post underscore category, and in here we'll say, okay, and now in here we will get the post underscore content. So let's get the post underscore content here and just get it here as well. And now what we have to do, we just have to come up here and we have to get the post underscore image. So we don't want to work up with the image right now. We will be working up with the image later on. And then we have to work up with the post underscore keyword. So this is right here, post underscore keywords. This is right here. And you can see that my post image has a name file. Okay, so now without wasting, so we should be stop wasting our time. I'm just going to be using the exact same script that we did when we were working up with the form submission for the image. Okay, you guys have already seen this. If you haven't seen this, go above in the PHP advanced section, and there we are actually working up with the PHP upload. Okay, do go ahead and do watch that section, because that section contains that how we can go ahead and how we can work up with the image. So what we have to do, we just have to go ahead and we have to copy everything. Okay, we have to copy everything because in here we are actually working up with the image thing. Okay, come up here, copy, and let's come up here, let's copy, and let's go to the new post, and in here let's paste. So now you can see these are right here. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to just press tab here so that you can actually see what we are doing. This is right here, and we are basically doing it like this. So first we say file, $file, we create a variable file, and then we say that we are actually getting the file from it. Then what we do, we just write the file name, we grab the file name, then we grab the file type, we grab the file temporary location, and then we grab the file header if we have any header, and then we grab the size. Okay, and then what we do, we just define that which type of files we are actually accepting. So we accept JPG, we accept JPEG, we are accepting PNG, and we are also accepting the GIF file. Then what we do, we just use this explode function to actually grab the last one extension, and then we just lower that extension as well, and we store it in the file extension. Then what we do, we just go ahead and we use this if in array. If is basically the file is actually in our array. Then what we do, we just upload the file, else we say oops, error uploading your file in these thing. Okay, so you can just go ahead and you can do that. And now what we have to do if basically our file is actually uploaded, and if our file is actually uploaded successfully, then what we do, we just use move underscore uploaded file, okay? And our destination is basically going to be not in the upload directory, but our destination is going to be dot dot. This means that we need to go into the folder before. And then what we need a slash. Okay, and then in there we have an upload folder. So if I just go ahead and I just go to dynamic, then we have this uploads folder. Okay, so I'm going to just write here uploads, because this means that since this new post.php is in our thing, that what we say, our new post.php is here. Okay, a new post.php is in the admin area. Okay, and we need to go back into the area where our home page is there, okay, before this dynamic, and then we will be working up with those things, okay? So we have to make sure that we add slash uploads here, so that our basically file is actually added there, okay? And then we just right here, move underscore uploaded file. And this is what we call as the destination, okay? Same like this, we have to create another variable, and that is going to be db destination. Okay, and what this DB destination will do is that this DB destination will hold the database destination that is going to be without these things, okay? Because when our database will hold all these things, then we don't want our database to store these dots, okay? So we will probably be using this thing here. Come up here, copy, use this string, and let's come up here and let's paste it. And this is what we call as the database destination. So when our basically file is uploaded, okay, when our file is actually uploaded, which is actually our file for the post, then what we do, we just go ahead and we add these things, okay? But before just doing this, you can also just see if the post title, post category, post content, and post keyword should also not be empty, okay? You can definitely check this. How you can do that, you can just come up here and you can say, checking if above fields are empty. So if the above fields are empty, we will just exit out of here and we will just give an error message. If empty, here we have to write the post title. Okay, just come up here, just copy, just come up here, paste, give a space, write R space, and then go ahead and copy. Copy, paste, paste, paste. And you can see that we've got post title. Now we have to copy the category. Now we have to copy the content. Okay, and now we have to copy the keywords and we have to paste them here. Because we don't want, okay, keywords can be empty. If someone don't want to enter any keyword, it's his choice completely. Okay, so we'll be removing the keyword. So post title, post category, and post content should not be empty. Okay, so you can see that now we have got everything. We've got the post title, we've got the post category, we've got the post content. And if they're empty, what we will do, we will just send them back to the header of look at new post.php with a message. Message is equals to empty fields. And now we go ahead and I just save it. And if this our program, if any of the things is actually true, then it will just send the user back to the new post and it will exit out of here. Okay, the program will not run after that. Okay, else if this is not true, then the program will run from here. Okay, so now what the program will do, these things. Okay, and now what the program will do, if these things are right here, then what we have to do, instead of using the echo, what we can do, we can just come up here and we can use the exact same header thing. Okay, or we can just come up here and we can use this copy whole thing, come up here, okay, and just paste it right here. Okay, and now what you have to do, you just have to come up here and you have to copy your message. Okay, just copy your message and paste it right here. Okay, so now you have to remove this message and you have to copy this exact same thing again, come up here, paste it, okay, and come up here and paste it as well. Copy your message, okay, copy, come up here and paste it. Okay, and then remove this echo. Now what you have to do, you have to remove this echo here as well. So you can see this is right here. Now what we have to do, we just have to come up here, and if basically our file is uploaded and everything we have here is something. Okay, then what we basically have to do, we just have to go ahead and we have to work with the things up, and we have to insert the data into the database. So this is our DB destination for the file. This is what we call as the keyword, content, category, title. Okay, same like this, we are not only accepting these things, we are also accepting the post author. Okay, so let's just come up here and let's write here $post underscore author is equals to $_ session. Okay, and we will grab the post author from the session that we are currently in. Okay, so if I'm Tanzio, I'll be getting the session ID. Okay, so this is going to be author underscore ID. Okay, and this is going to be the post author. Same like this, you can just come up here and you can write here $post underscore date. And you can just use a PHP function that is called a date function. Okay, if you actually don't know, let me just show it to you. So let's just go ahead and let's create a new file here that is going to be test.php. Here. Okay, let's just create a test.php, which we will do later on. Okay, and I'm going to say PHP, and in here I'm going to say echo. And now what we have to do, we just have to write here date. So let's just come up here and let's see how does it look. If I just go ahead and I just open up the admin panel, and here I write test.php. Then you can see that here I get date expects at least one parameter. So here we have to write the date. So what we're going to do, we're going to write D here. Okay, let's come up here and let's save it and let's just refresh. And you can see that here we get the date here. Okay, and now what you can do, you can just come up here and you can write here D, M, Y, come up here and save it. And you can see this is how it's working. So you are getting the date, you're getting the month, and you're also getting your year. So this is how you can go ahead and you can write here. Same like this, if you want to write a dash, you can write a dash here. And you can just come up here and you can refresh and you can see that here we have the dash that is coming. So you can go ahead and you can see that on which date it was actually posted. Okay, so you can go ahead and you can use this. Otherwise, you can just go to PHP date function. Okay, you can just search for it and you'll be taken to the PHP official date manual. Okay, and you will be given these things. Okay, like for if you write a D, it will gonna be like a Monday through Sunday, like it's gonna be like a textual representation of the day. Okay, same like this, you can use these characters inside there just to actually get like what it is. Okay, so you can just see what do you actually want to print. Okay, but since I'll be using the DMY, that is why I'll be just using this date function, which is right here. Okay, I have to come up here. And you can also use a slash here if you actually want to use the slash here. Okay, you can just come up here and you can come up here, you can refresh, and you can see here we have the slash. So I'll probably be using the slash one. I'm going to copy this date. Okay, and I'm just going to go and I'm going to delete this test from here. Okay, I'm going to open. I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to open up the dynamic and I'm going to just go to the admin and I'm going to delete the test from here. So delete. Now let's go ahead and let's come up here to the new post and let's define that our date is actually going to be date D/M/Y, and here's going to be, it is going to be stored in the date here. So now we've got everything. And now what we basically have to do is that we have to go ahead and we have to submit this post, or we basically have to add this post. So after this move underscore uploaded file, we have to add the post. What we will do, you'll just come up here and we will write here $SQL is equals to, okay? And now in here, we'll be working up with the SQL for submission of the post. So what we will be doing, let's just see. First, we have to write here insert. Then we have to grab the database name that is going to be the post. Inserting the post. Okay, I'm just going to go and I'm going to just keep it right here so that we can actually see what we are doing. Okay. I'm just going to say insert into post. Okay. And now I have to use a bracket. And in here, we have to basically define that what are the things that we need to insert. So first, we have to write here post underscore title. Then what we need a post underscore content. Then what we need the post underscore category. Then what we need the post underscore author. And then what we need the post underscore date. And then what we need the post underscore keyword. Let's just add these signs here, comma, and now we need to post underscore image. So, okay, and you can see that we've got everything here. So we've got the post image as well. And now what we need a values here. Okay, and what this values will do, this values will have all the values that we want to add. So this is going to be just like for the post title, the first value will be added here, the second value will be in the content and everything. You guys don't know that. So for the post title, we have to grab the post title. And for the post content, we have to grab the post content. Okay, and for the post underscore category, we have to grab the post underscore category. And for the post underscore author, we have to add the post underscore author with the dollar sign. We need to write a comma here. And then what we have to do, we have to write a single quotation mark here. And right here, post author after we have post date. So let's write here post underscore date. And now what we need a post underscore keyword with a dollar sign. And after that, we need a post underscore image. So post underscore image is basically the DB destination, okay, which is for the database. So I'm just going to come up here and I'm going to write here DB destination. Copy, come here and paste. This is the destination where we have to actually upload, and this is the destination from where we will actually grab the image. Okay, keep that in mind, guys. So here is basically our destination. Now, since we are done with the SQL query, what we have to do, we just have to go ahead and we have to insert this post. So what we'll be doing right now is that we have to just come up here and we have to write here MySQLi underscore query. Okay, and in here, you'll first write the connection to the database, and then we have to write the SQL. So we'll write here $SQL. And now what we have to do, we just have to come up here, and we have to write here if my SQLi underscore query is actually successful, we're going to say post added. Okay, we're going to actually take the user to the header. Okay, with the location, and we will take the user to the location of basically post.php. Okay, we will take the user to the location of post.php. Okay, and here will be the post then. So we have to take the user to the post.php, okay, with the location, okay, posts.php, question mark, message is equals to post published. Okay, else we're gonna take the user back to the page which he is on, which is new post.php. Okay, if I just click here, you can see that I'm redirected to new post.php. Okay, so else the user will be taken to new post.php, okay, with a message error. And you can see that here we are actually expecting an error. So 151. So 151. Oh my God. We have used so many, just like the curly brackets here. So this is for this, and this is for the if is set. So this means that this is the extra. So I'm going to remove this and now save it. Now just refresh, and you can see that here we get everything. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's test this out. Okay, let's test this out and let's see if everything is working. And you can see this is for the is set. Okay, and this bracket is for this. This one is for this one if, and this one bracket is for this one if that we have in here. Okay, cool, perfect. Now what we have to do, we just have to go ahead and we have to see if we can actually go ahead and we can add a post. Okay, I'm just going to come up here and I'm going to write a post related to the technology. And I'm going to say Apple says iPhone X Plus will not be released. Okay, And in here, I'm going to say, yes, this is true. And I'm going to grab some dummy content from the libsim just to generate a lot of ipsum, and just go ahead and just copy some content, come up here, paste it. Oh, copy, come, paste, and this is right here. Now I have to select an image right here. So image is basically going to be this picture1.jpg, and I have to just submit. So it's actually not submitting. This means that we have actually not worked with the form yet. Because of this, you can see the form is actually set to get instead of the post. So what we have to do, we just have to go to the form and we have to say method is equals to post. Now let's come up here and let's go and let's refresh. And I'm going to go and I'm going to write here Apple says no iPhone X. Okay, I'm going to select this technology from here. I'm going to write some dummy content that I pasted. I'm going to choose this file, and I'm going to write the keywords to be like iPhone, Apple, X. Submit. And you can see it says post published. So this means that actually post is published. Let's go ahead and let's come up here and let's see if we actually get the post. And you can see this is right here. The post is completely published, and we have the post category to be 2, which is the technology. We have the post author to be 1, which is Tanzio, and we have the post ID this, and we have the post title this as well. And you can see that post underscore content. In the post underscore content, we are actually getting the post underscore content. So why are we getting the post underscore content in the content? Is that we need to just come up here and we have to check why are we getting the post content. So $post underscore content. Come up here and see if this is correct. This is correct. $post underscore content. Okay, you can see that we have not added any $sign here. That is why the post underscore content is right here. So we have to just save it. And now when we will add any post, you will see that it will be right there. So I just have to delete this because this is actually not a good post. So I'm just going to delete this post. And I have to come up here. And now I have to add a new post. And in here, I'm going to just write Apple says no iPhone X. Select the technology, paste some content here, select the image, add some keywords, submit, and post published. Now, if you just come up here and you just refresh, you can see that we got this post indent here, post category, and everything right here with the post date, post keywords, and the post image as well. So now, since you can see that posts are actually right here, this means that now we can go ahead and we can work up with our home page. And now we can show all the posts that we have and we can show them here. So in the next video, they'll probably be working over the post and I'm going to tell you how to show all your posts here on your homepage. Bye-bye.